technical difficulty earlier, but I'm here. We are about to start the second game of our connected franchise mode on the Merge League. We're going to be playing against a familiar face, LT22. He was the guy who ran the NFFA league that I was in, that I'll no longer participate in. Um, uh, there was a video I believe that should say, some things just put a bad taste in my mouth. Now he is in this league, but he's not running the league, so I won't play in his league. But a different person's running this one. He was the Colts in that league, and now they've done this merge. That's why it's called the Merge League. So what we're doing is we're going to be coming in. I've already done the training. A little overview on my team. I did do a couple trades, especially since the last video. I got rid of Tyreek Hill. He was too small. As you guys saw, he wasn't catching anything. I got rid of him in a third round, and I picked up Terrell Pryor because I like my wide receivers fast and tall. Manu Sanu is going to be our new slot receiver. That's what he's built in for. Coleman still got the starting spot, although Terrell Pryor does have quick. So hopefully we can get him, going so that way he can be a starter either alongside Connolly or alongside Coleman. We'll see how that goes. Wheeler still had struggle. When we did the practice, he was still struggling. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to post on the board here. I have to go to Twitter, pick up my link, and then I'm going to post it on the Facebook page. It's all practically the same stuff. So bear with me just a second while I copy this here, share, copy, okay, and then we will get that going here in just a moment. So let me do this, because we're waiting on the invite, and then we'll go over the team just a little bit. What I want to do is this here. Recent there. Let's do text to enter. Yeah. I'm just going to do a quick little thing here. I'm actually creating the sticker here that you guys all know. The graphic for the front. I'm just going to go ahead and create that right now. And thickness, bring the thickness down. Color. We want that one. No, we don't. We want that one with the gradient of that red a little bit. No, I said red. Okay, and then we want it a little bit darker. Here we go. There we go with the slight shadow, because that's what I do. Position left, left, down, down. There we go. All right. Save the gallery, and then we're just going to do that. Facebook. Oh, now it's just being dumb. I miss my phone. All right. So while I let my phone adjust here. Oh, come on. Stop being dumb. There we go. Write something. Catch the game. Paste. And then we are going to put in the photo. There we go. Okay. So that's all set. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team. So again, this is the second season, so this is the same Chiefs. I've actually added a little bit more to it, trying to get the team to my standard. We cut Alex Smith for cap reasons, so we had to draft a rookie, and then we picked up Gino as a 1 year little deal here in the free agency that happens. Kelsey, let's see. So here's our offensive line, which is very important to me. I moved some things around. When I traded for Sanu, I got Levitri as well. Fisher's still there, but we were able to kind of add some upgrades. So we were able to add a trait for 2 players if you didn't make the playoffs. When I inherited the team, they didn't make the playoffs, so I got 2 people with their trade up. Fisher and my quarterback, I believe I put those ones up. I got to up one person's speed, and I believe I upped... Ooh, I can't remember whose speed I upped. It didn't matter really. I mean, it was a burst, but nothing. I think it was my quarterback as well. Let me see. No, it was Coleman. It was Coleman. I upped his speed by 1. We gave Fisher also +5, so not only did we up his trait so I can get him to be a badass left tackle, but we also upped his awareness to +5. And then Kareem Hunt is my... we got to up somebody's injury up to 98, and Kareem Hunt was my choice. So those were the upgrades that we were able to do here. Let's see. My line is pretty, stout. It's pretty even. 80s all across the board, which is not bad. I do have my speed guy, Tardif. He does have about 70 speed, so he'll be pulling and going forth. But then I picked up Sokoli here, who's got 77 speed, and Hart, who's got 77 speed, so that way we can, get them in there for more movement. On defense, what I do? Oh, I went crazy in the free agency. I mean, I had some money. Actually, I didn't have much money to work with because I had to deal with like a huge cap penalty. In fact, let me see if it's got it on here. Salaries. So yeah, as you can see, 23.9, that was after I kind of added on to it. I think it was like 18 mil is where it was at. So then I had to, and some of these guys were re-signed, so I didn't get to mess with the numbers a little bit, although I didn't do anything drastic with a lot of the numbers. But my defensive side of the ball is a little new look as well. I got rid of, Holly. I moved Justin Houston from the linebacker spot to the defensive ends. I noticed that I was a little lacking in the defensive end area. I moved Jones to the inside. Hogan is now a second string. I picked up Hayes, I think, on a 1-year deal. Pretty cheap 1-year deal. D Ford, we're going to be building him up. Ragland, he was already here with the Chiefs. So we got to keep him. Johnson is going to be a backup for now. Warlow, I picked him up because in previous Maddens he was just everywhere catching the ball, and that's what I really like in people. I just made the trade with the Cardinals with Tyreek Hill. I got Buda Baker and Terrell Pryor. So my rookie free safety is going to be able to kind of build up. I don't need him to start right away, especially since he's a 74. So we got Baker in there as the free safety. Barry killing it as a strong safety, and then my cornerbacks, Peters, because the Rams trade doesn't happen here. So I've got Peters as my starting, Breland as my slot, with Nelson holding up the number 2, and then Revis as the number 4, and then I do have Collins. He was a free safety that I signed in the free agency because I didn't have a free safety. There's the invitation there, so we're about to go on. But I moved him to corner since he's got pretty good press and everything. So that is our team. So West and Sanu are going to be receiving. So excuse the blank screen as we are going to accept the invitation to the game. Join. You must leave. Oh, we have to leave franchise. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Dismiss. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, and then I actually wanted to change up the playbook to... Normally I run Oakland, but I ran this in the... Oh, did it? Okay, good. All right. My uniforms I can't change anything with because Kansas City has crappy uniforms. All right, so we're going up against, like I said, we're going up against LT22, as you guys can see there, owner of the NFFA League. And here we go. Here's our goals. Let's get a home win. Let's get 4 sacks and 3 interceptions. That's going to be tough. All right, 6 yards after contact, 10 rushes for 100 yards, and a score. We really need to get Kareem Hunt going. He just needs to throw something better. He just needs to play way better than he did before, and that'd be fantastic. Conley, we'll try to get Conley going. We definitely want to get him to 1,000 yards this year, as well as Coleman. And then now that we've brought in, because Sanu, I'm probably going to cut him after the season. He's a good filler, but we definitely want Pryor to get up there too. So we're going to try to get everything going. Kelsey definitely needs to. Kelsey had issues last game where he would be, the check down. We couldn't get to him, so we're going to try to get that stuff going.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the
look at that.
NFL
Terrible.
Apparently,
he had a bad game, too, so it's not bad.
Kickoff, 2 quarterbacks
So
will be
we're
on
both
the field
0-1.
today, trying to push their team to victory. It's the Rams going up against the Chiefs.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied
So
atmosphere
let's go.
inside Arrowhead Stadium
getting the
in
ball.
Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was
Wait, why
in
is Sanu-
evidence a moment ago.
Wes is supposed to be...
Fireworks,
Oh, no.
pyrotechnics, you name it.
Yeah,
this crowd is ready as their guys get
Wes
set
is
to
supposed
match
to
up
be...
between the Los Angeles Rams and
Yeah,
the
leading the
Kansas City
charge.
Chiefs.
News, the returner for kick return. All right. Okay, let's see here. So same rules. We have to make sure that we get 10 rushes and 10 passes before we decide to do anything else.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he will lose
Not a good
yardage
start.
and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Here we go. Let's see.
Looking to throw on second down. Wheeler.
Catch that.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
And we'll take that as well.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
That's good.
And down
We'll
inside
take
the
that.
35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll toss it to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard
Okay,
line.
so
5
right now we're
yards is
running
a
pretty
pickup
good.
there
Let's
as that extends this
we
drive.
gotta try to
So
keep
many teams
that
want to throw
going.
the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Wheeler.
Oh,
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack
that
back
was
at
my
the
fault.
32. Michael Brockers.
okay. Let's
Getting
see.
in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
I don't want to put you in right now because I think you're faster anyways. All right. Here we go.
To throw on second down. Wheeler.
Oh my goodness. Why?
Is
that because of a lag on my end, or was that?
Third down.
We always talk about
we got to build up
the ball
his
hits your hand, you're
confidence.
supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Throwing on third and long. Wheeler. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Basically did that to try to build up some confidence for Wheeler. We need Wheeler to get going because we don't need another terrible game. Oh, that's terrible. Jesus, that was terrible.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate.
Okay.
And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Let's try this one.
Here's the first carry now for Todd.
Is that holding?
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Yeah.
So
We'll
let's
take
see
that.
about the call.
They got a lot more yards
So
than
a
we
decent
expected.
gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
All right.
Out of the gun, gone. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods.
Why won't it let me
And
tackle?
he'll be brought down right around the 37. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But
That's one thing I don't like about the Rams. Like, they have the white
there's a lot of talk
helmet,
about how they're
the
going to
white
increase their
like
proficiency.
That
horn
was a good start getting the
with the
playmakers
gold
involved.
letters
You
from the
mentioned
other
that to me
jerseys. This doesn't
pregame.
look
That's
right.
what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Woods, the receiver, in motion right. Now the first carry here for
There we
Todd
go. First
Gurley.
down. It's all
And
right.
to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch
getting
him,
lagged.
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
All right, here we go.
In motion right is Watkins. Gurley again here on first down.
There we go.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard
I switched it to man at the last minute just to make sure that I get my man.
So it's second and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain
Plays
on
because
first
I
down.
can't always
Well
run like
played, I
zone.
must say.
Yeah,
Can't
only
always
getting
run
1 yard. There was no room to
man.
run.
I have to make sure that I have a good switch. Can't run the same plays.
And the D-line pinching together must be
Whoa.
expecting the run.
That was my
The
fault.
throw is gone. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I went too close.
This
That
team
was
is
my
not going to
fault.
make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Let's go with this play here.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
There we go.
Shotgun snap for Goff. And this time he's got the
come
hook up.
on.
It's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Let's see.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Back to the ground game here. Gurley.
Oh, that was my fault.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
All right.
They'll try to continue
So
that
he's
trend
got
here
4.
this afternoon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much
Let's
happening
see what
there
we
on
got
1st
here.
down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Just trying to make sure that we get a good mix of defense, man, zone, blitz.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
Give me that. Give me that.
His throw is incomplete.
That
Sammy
was-
Watkins, the
that
intended
was
target,
mine.
and it's 3rd down.
Come on,
Tremendous
Baker.
coverage
You got to
there.
catch
Just
that.
did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Here we go. My favorite play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
All right.
Value three. Like we did before. Here we go. Super one. Hey, watch it.
From the gun, here's Goff. Steps away to his left.
Oh.
And a big hit at the end of that
That should have been a
He's knocked down hard.
fumble, guys.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Let's go.
So
Okay.
on 4th down, Goff will yield to Greg Zuerlein for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
You got it.
And
Good kick.
Zuerlein's kick is good. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Let's go.
And
Okay,
this will
so we
not
need
be
to...
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of running your kicker back out there.
Excellent.
But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others.
Let's
see if
do
they
this.
call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Let's go.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard
All right, so I got
line.
4
Give
down.
him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, you know I love to point out when
Let's
teams
do
break
this one.
tendency and do something a little bit
All
different.
right, I
from
think
the norm.
my
When
cousin's
you run
watching.
the ball on the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
You're good. Oh my goodness, it's my connection. Dang it. Yep, I just. Okay. Thanks. Whew.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in
That's
possession
good.
of the football
All right.
as we begin the 2nd quarter. They face a 2nd and
So it's
7
my
to
leg.
start things out.
All right. All right. So it looks like we got 2 people watching. Welcome. Let's go. Let's see this.
Operating from the gun.
Go ahead.
Wheeler. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they
Picked
get
on
him
his user
down,
there,
but
I'm
not
not gonna
before
lie.
he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
We need to get Wheeler going. I guess I kind of feel bad because I realized when Wheeler got drafted that he got stuck with number 13, and I was like, oh, Marino. But then I remembered
Contact up front as penalty markers come in.
KC.
Who is this against?
they had
Jumpy on the
Steve
right side of the
Bono.
line.
Sometimes when you're
With
on the
that
end,
number.
a little bit farther
like,
away from the ball,
that
any
sucks.
type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
All right, let's go.
Hurry up, here we
See
go.
how jumpy he's gonna be.
39.
They'll run
Ooh.
it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the
Are you
47.
kidding me with that?
That's going to go as a
lag?
loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this
I
running
just
game
want-
going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and
Let's
saying,
go.
gentlemen, we have got to run the football.
Okay.
We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Looking to throw on second
Right there.
down. Wheeler.
Give me that. Oh, he
In
gets the
heavy
interception?
traffic, and it's
Are you
intercepted.
kidding me?
Picked off near the 26.
I had the
And he's
same
able to
exact
take
play
this one
earlier,
back to the
and my guy drops
36-yard
it.
line. It's almost like you can see
All right.
the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his
Let's go.
pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double
Who's
their
that number
efforts
80?
to
Is
make
that-
him even
is that a
more
rookie?
frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he
What are you
responds.
gonna run right now?
Super. Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
Yeah, that works.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he
Come
gets
on.
into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves
do
the
that one.
chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash
I'm gonna
him there.
pick
They
this.
blasted a
You
gaping
throw it, I'm
hole
gonna
for
pick
him
it.
to gallop through.
I've
I think if
decided.
he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go. Black 20. Mike, check, check. 59, 59.
Yeah, you're throwing it. Let's go.
On first down, it's gone.
Oh, come
He'll
on.
throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll be
Oh,
brought
that's
down,
right.
it
No,
looks
that
like
was my
right
fault.
at the 40.
I thought I had him
6
on the
yards
flat
on the
still,
pickup,
but
and
no.
it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's
A
getting
gain
first
of 4
downs.
that time as the drive
All right, I need to-
continues.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was,
Here we go.
handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Goff on first down. It's a short one here. Complete
2 yards.
to the tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the
All right, let's do that
34-yard
again.
line. Give them a
Stop
couple on
another
the
one.
catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Where? They don't have that play in here? Oh, shit. Okay. It's just stuck with the Raiders.
To throw on
Yeah, let's
second
go.
down is gone. And they'll set up the screen
Let's
to
go.
Gurley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
Oh, come on.
Looking left side. He's got it.
Holding.
Complete.
Holding. Holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because
All right.
that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a
Run.
jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Yeah. Let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Okay.
It's gone.
Fourth.
Too much juice.
All right, let's do this, rookie. Or else Gino's got to come in like game 4 if you keep running this.
I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass.
I think Davis should trade me Hecker.
Around the NFL, we've got a second quarter score. The Jets out to the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Good job, Pryor.
They attack him here.
Let's
and
go.
He'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Doesn't he have high truck?
Get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down.
2-minute warning. Okay, let's...
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
I'm looking for a certain play. Oh, I'll do this one, and then I found the play that I was looking for.
First and 10. They run again with Hunt. And he is knocked down from the side at the 36. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on
and he gets the ball at half, so I need to really do something here.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And some space here. Room to run past midfield.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Let's do that. Switch some things up.
Throwing on first down. Wheeler setting up the screen for West. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. To throw on second down, Wheeler.
No way. Come on.
John Johnson with the INT.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now, rookie's thrown 6 interceptions this year.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Let's go. You try to...
On first down, it's
there we go. Baker, baby.
Here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
If anything, I'm still only down by 1 score.
The booth, watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Let's go.
In motion, the tight end.
It's all right.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley.
There we go.
And
Houston.
Get this one down to about the 27. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback.
I'll remember that next time, Jimmy.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Around the
Excuse
NFL,
me. Sorry.
second quarter in Indianapolis.
I've got this. I just burped in
the
the
early going, it's the Texans out in front. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now.
Got it.
And Zerline's kick is good.
Good ball. Good kick.
So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break.
Okay.
As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry
Let's
Ridley
go.
and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry,
Ooh.
so both
That
teams
was
have
actually
their
a good kick.
marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see
There
in
we
the first
go.
half.
Let's hold him. One more rush and he can do whatever the heck he
26.
wants.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Orange. Keep on tight. Keep that tight. Keep that tight right there.
Let's go.
Under 10. Like 20.
It's fine.
On
It's fine.
2nd down, here's Goff. And that's caught
He
left
dropped it?
side. It's
Oh,
Woods.
what the hell?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Goff hitting
Oh,
Woods
that's
for a
perfect.
Rams first.
That actually works.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him. And the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Let's go.
Just beating the play clock is gone.
Boom.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Now gone. Flushed out right. And he'll
How
be
was
brought
he
down
not
right
sacked
around
back
the
there?
37.
Seriously.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Super 1. Run. Like 20. Hey, kill.
Here's Goff. He's going to look deep down
Give me
the
that.
field. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on.
Come
and
on,
it brings
Peters.
up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Okay, so we're holding them. That's what we need, is to hold them.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good
Caught me from
return there,
behind.
call it 13 yards. And
Abdominal
it's Chiefs
tear.
football.
Who?
1st and
Raglan?
10.
Are you kidding me? Abdominal tear. That sucks.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine
Aaron
what the
Donald.
grease board
God
looks
damn
like
you.
at the half?
No,
Because
tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you
Do
mean the
I?
magic marker boards?
That
Yeah,
works.
those two.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Wheeler.
Are you
And he's gonna be
kidding
intercepted
me?
a 3rd time. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
He's going to let it go deep for the end
Thank
zone.
You.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll be
Damn
stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
You need to get this going.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And
Come on, you got to turn that up.
At the line of scrimmage.
Only averaging 4.6 yards.
It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Detroit!
Looking to throw on second down. Wheeler.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
10-10. Ooh, I wish there was a different matchup over there.
To throw on third down, Wheeler. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh my God.
The 31, and they're
He overthrew him to begin with.
27-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now.
I got something like that.
In a really bad way.
Let's go. Lock him up. Lock him up. Thank you. Yeah, I got something like that. That's probably what I'm going to have to do.
It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
He's throwing it.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Another carry now for Gurley.
All right.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. Made a play in the backfield.
Your connection. Oh, come on. Why is it mine?
Linebacker. Use speed to get to the backfield. Now, a bulked-up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
There we go.
Back to throw. Goff.
Thank you, Breland. Oh, why did he stop? That should have been a pick 6.
Back to the 29. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Here we go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
There we go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Just need to get him a
That
touchdown.
one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
8 interceptions. I feel like it's got a
They'll
Peyton
run it
Manning
now out
start.
of the gun.
Get off of him, Fisher. Jesus.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true.
Oh,
You
I
get
just
behind
saw
big offensive linemen,
the play I
defensive
wanted.
line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
There it is. God, took me a while.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Strong right. Gun. Here we go now.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he's
Ooh,
not even able to
face
get
mask?
back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's
Oh,
also
holding,
a flag
son of a
down,
bitch.
and it's in the area of holding.
Hey. We got 4.
Come on.
So now a 1st and 20.
Tight end right. Set. Blue 90. All right, now lucky
Let's do
56.
that.
Lucky 56. Leopard.
From the gun, Wheeler. And it
Ugh.
pops free. The
Why is he
collision
not
there
leading
jarred the
them,
ball
though?
loose and
That's.
brings up
I
second
think that's my
down.
biggest
Brandon,
gripe.
at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
That he's not leading
You're,
him.
you're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just
do that.
incomplete that time. Checking the NFL scoreboard there in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Looking to throw.
Oh, come on.
Coleman has it here right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it
Let's
out
go.
for a loss of yardage.
So it's 3rd and long,
This
and
is just bad
defensively not a real
plays.
surprise there in the dime.
Set. Blue 90.
Operating from the gun, Wheeler.
I threw the
He's going to be
ball.
taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of
Come
quarter
on,
number
Manning.
3. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Oh,
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Two times. Hey. Four down.
They go back to the air here after the
Boom.
INT on the last drive.
Let's go.
And he's taken down.
Let's go.
The Chiefs sack. Justin Houston. He's the one that
let me
got
get a
to him.
turnover.
He takes
Let
him
me just
down
get a
for
fumble
loss of
recovery
9.
right there. I could use that.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Cut. Like 20.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his
Can I
tight
get that
end.
interception?
And he'll be brought down. It looks
Can I
like
just
right at
pluck
the
it out of his
15.
hands?
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's do that one.
The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Goff now looks to throw.
Got him.
Gets to him and
Let's
down
go.
he goes. Back at
Let's
the
go.
40-yard line. William Hayes in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Let's go.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one will not be returnable.
6
as
minutes.
it sails
I
out of
have to
bounds.
score.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. These guys had to punt last
There should
time.
be no
It has
reason
not
I
been a
don't
very fruitful
score.
game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about
turn it
the
up.
30.
Turn it up.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys
Let's
up
go
front,
offense.
the
Let's
nose
go
tackle,
offense.
the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers.
Give me that.
It's usually 5-on-3.
That
And
works.
when they do their job well,
That works. Keep on.
guys who
Let's
play on the
keep on
inside,
keeping
those
on.
inside linebackers,
Keep on
they
keeping
will just
on.
roam and hit.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
I'm doing it.
First down and 10 now
doing
for
it.
the
What's going on?
offensive group.
Okay, let's do it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a
Should've
lane,
kept
but
that.
instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Let's do that.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really
No,
good.
I
And
saw
now
that
there's
too.
another
God damn it.
interception.
Okay, so my quarterback cannot
Just shy of
lead. He
midfield.
cannot
And
lead
they'll set up
whatsoever.
shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I saw him just sitting there. God damn it. You know what?
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he stopped immediately there.
Good job,
Calling no
Revis.
gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care
Where
of
you
it,
running?
and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Let's go with that.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he's going to fight
Third
his
down.
way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff.
Oh, come on.
Got a man. It's Woods. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the
I hate Madden.
26. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Let's go.
Fresh set of downs here. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley.
Are you kidding me?
And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and
see.
continues to
Come on.
condition
There we
during the
go.
season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
We got three, fellas. We got three. We got deep third.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Super 66.
Goff now looking to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
I've done this before. 2 minutes, I've done it
I
before.
wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes with a guy who can't lead. And
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Yeah, I'm not scared. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Conley's got it over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
What can I do?
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh!
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's go.
Back to the air on second down. Wheeler, he's going to let it.
Oh,
and
come
this is
on.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off
I
here at the
bulleted
29,
it so he could have
and the
gotten
return
low.
out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in
I think I need to bring Gino in next game.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Throwing now, Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
My guy, nowhere near it.
Slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Super 66.
Let's go.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the 50, it's Goff. And the Chiefs
go.
are going to get him. Chris Jones. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far.
Dang, that
He steps into
Bengal
this
Jets
one, and
game
this
is
is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
All right,
They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time
we're
to
only
call your
down two
playmakers together.
scores. Two
And say,
scores,
all right,
minute
guys,
19.
We're going to lean on you through this
It's not
patch.
impossible.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right
Oh
direction.
my
And this is
God!
intercepted, and that
Can
should do
you?
it. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7
Jesus.
picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him did won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Jesus.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And the defense with their backs against the wall. Little
Ty
bit here as the
Detmer?
offense is in the red zone.
That's who my dude is
Black 20.
in the same league as? Ty Detmer? Let's go.
Now a give running left for Gurley. And he'll get
First
it
down.
here to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that
So we're
play
gonna
on
give
any down.
Wheeler
A new set
one
of
last
downs here
shot
after picking up the first on the ground.
because I'm gonna blame Madden on this one.
Black 20.
He sucks in the next game.
On first and goal, Gurley.
There we go.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards.
Then
to
Gino's going to be the
13-yard
quarterback for the
line.
rest of the season.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Goff going to throw it. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
I think that was my fault when I pulled him down.
Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams use the
Let's go.
short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, and I had the good
And that
start
one
off.
pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they will
this-
send this one away.
7 interceptions.
And
this is
this will
just,
be a touchback as that
like that
sails
scoreboard
over the
doesn't
end line.
show
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. They are down
really
big.
anything,
They have
just-
not scored a single
My
point.
guy is just
I
terrible.
don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes
See if I can get him
that's it,
100
okay?
yards.
It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But
69.
others will look at it and say,
All right,
we still have an
so
opportunity
things
to
that we
do
take
something
away
on
from
the
this
line.
game.
You have pride on the line,
Wheeler cannot lead, so I
execution,
can't
you look
rely on my
and
quarterback.
get ready for your next game. And a
the other
message to
thing,
your team. We're not gonna quit,
you know,
no matter what,
we
no
gotta
matter what the battle is, we're gonna finish
figure
this
out
thing
why my guys are
So
stopping
Charles
on
are able
defense.
to complete what so often
Also,
seems to be
why
the
we didn't get a
shutout
couple of those
in the
sacks.
NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the
So I'm
game
gonna look into that stuff. Right now I'm playing on Wi-Fi. I know that's something that I hate doing, but I'm playing on Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna be looking into hardwiring the place before. Hopefully that gets rid of any of the little lag issues that I have been noticing. And then I'm only 0-2, so that's nothing right now.
So for LA,
I can still turn the season around. We just got to figure out what's going on with the rookie. See, 95 yards. I mean, he only got 91 yards, so I mean, it's not like 7 interceptions. I got him twice. Garbage time was the rest of these 2 touchdowns, and then the same with his rushing, 3.7 yards average. That's that's nothing. I only got 4.9, so I can't really talk too much. Let's see. Oh, Kratos. I know about Kratos. You were on my scout. All right. So yeah, Woods got a couple of those catches there. We got to get a little bit more out of my offense. I mean, I can't blame anything on my receivers because it's my quarterback. He can't lead them. Defense, I think we got the most sacks, right? Yeah, we did. All right. 3 sacks on there. Interceptions. Apparently, I just love throwing it to the safety. Breland got one, and Buddha got one. Buddha should have gotten like 2. Yeah, that's basically it. See, I got him to punt 4 times. So, defense isn't the issue. My issue is quarterback. Got to find out why he's not being able to lead and go from there. Yeah, that's basically it. And then we'll go from there. Good game. All right. So yeah, so that's, let's see. We got some awareness. Let's see. Carter got 1444. Terrell Pryor got 1262. Top defense, Buddha Baker. Okay. We're going to look around. Recommended. This is what you guys recommend. Awareness. All upgrades. I want to see what is it that we can do. What makes you... Is it your awareness? Raise your awareness is important in almost every situation. Because he's got the accuracy, he's got the power, but he's not leading his... What is it that we can do? Purchase factors decrease the chance of forcing throws in double coverage. He's conservative. See, look, he's got the... we got 1509, so... Is it clutch? It's touch, right? Tight spiral. I gotta figure out what we can put to get some touch, because I think that's it. If I can get him to lead, you know, if I say throw left and he can throw left, that's what we need to, what I need to work on. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through all that just a bit, because I'm gonna consult some stuff, see what I can do. 7 interceptions, jeez, that's just terrible. Any new rookie draft stories? There's 4 of them right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Johnson with the top spots in this trade. All right, so Gordon Harper and the right outside linebacker. Okay, so that's it for me. I got some practice to do. Oh yeah, you're out for the season, aren't you? Torn abdominal. Oh, 4 weeks, not bad. So we'll get you back pretty soon. Okay. Cool. 4 weeks without him. And then, oh, media question. Let's see this. The losses are piling up now, so what needs to change here? Since I can't say anything, I like to get this coaching staff come up with a game plan. Well, the offense has been dreadful so far, so we need to eliminate the turnovers and actually move the ball. Let's do that. Okay. Roster rating. All right. That was gross. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe. Check us out. 0-2 for the season. That's something that we can definitely change. And, yeah, we'll just move on from there. Thanks, guys.